Raise the phone up. Raise the phone up. All right. What's up, chat? Once again, I'm coming to you live from my basement, like every other awesome, almost 40-year-old man, talking about his awesome, amazing collection of action figures and toys. So, we're on box number 2. As you take a look around, move the camera, let everybody see. Look at all this stuff. This lots and lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. We got this container right here. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna look and see what's in there. First thing I find is the Love Triangle 3-pack from Marvel Legends. This thing was a pain in the ass to find. And I have it, and the box is still minty after all this time. I might have to rip that box open and display that at some point. In this box we have, remember when these guys came out, the reissues, the Ghostbusters, and nobody could find them, and they were Walmart exclusives, and you had to hurry up and get them, and only one Walmart had them, and then, guess what happened? You couldn't find them anywhere, and then like 2 years later, they ended up at Ollie's for $3 a piece. That was probably, this doesn't matter. We all want these, so whatever. Just keep that in mind. Sometimes hard to find shit ends up at discount liquidator stores. There's the carbonized Mandalorian. There's 2 carbonized Mandalorians in here. And I have, the white box Mandalorian. Anybody who doesn't know anything about Black Series stuff knows that they did this weird first to market white box promotion or something. And this was a pain to find. But I found all these at retail, and I don't know if they're worth anything anymore or what's going on with them, but this one was worth a lot of money at one time. I'm gonna set these over here next to my Charizard. Let's hope the Godzilla doesn't step on them and smash my boxes, because I don't need 3 of the same toy when I only bought it because one has a white box. Because that's smart financial investing decisions right there. Buy the same thing 10 times because it comes in a different colored box. But if you're a collector, you would understand. We have the Iron Man 2020, Walgreens exclusive. He's pretty cool. What else is in this box? Oh, yes. My Jurassic Park Hallmark keepsake T-Rex Christmas ornaments. Oh, I love these. I love the keepsakes. Every year I try to get a couple of those just because, you know, they're cool. But I mean, who doesn't like keepsakes ornaments? We got the 40th anniversary limited edition release Imperial Probe droid from the Elite series. This was an online exclusive, I think, from Disney Store, because remember we used to have Disney stores before they stopped existing, and now they're just empty spots in the malls that are all going bankrupt. Yeah, this, I had to have this. I love the Imperial droids. I don't know, there's something about them, they just look cool, and I love these probe droids, so I had to have these limited edition one. I'm glad that I have this. This thing was never actually in store. It was just shipped to me. What else is in this box? We got Shredder from NECA, Splinter from NECA. I've been army build. Whenever I get around to actually completing my displays and having stuff up, we'll have some pretty sweet stuff. So there's Foot Soldiers, Foot Soldier. There's another Foot Soldiers, a couple more Foot Soldiers in here. Oh, no, shit. Foot Soldier, more Foot Soldiers. There's a whole tub full of NECA Ninja Turtle Foot Soldiers. Here was the GameStop, I think, exclusive Darth Revan Black Series. I never played this game, but I think Darth Revan is a pretty sweet looking character, so I bought that at some point. Here is a vintage collection Yoda and Boba Fett. I actually have original releases of these guys, but I ended up, these were really hard to find at one time. Once again, Walmart exclusive. I ended up finding them on clearance for $2 a piece. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and buy those because why the hell not? There's the Red Hulk. This was just re-released at Target. This was a Target exclusive at one time. I guess it still is. It was just re-released. This thing was pretty hard to find. Even the re-release was pretty hard to find. But this is from the first run. I actually bought 3 of these. One to keep in the box, you know, because that's what we do as collectors. We buy one to keep in the box and one to open and play with. And the other one I ended up actually selling for, I guess I scalped it. I sold it and got my 2 for free. I didn't really want to plan on scalping it, but I was packing up, and at the time I didn't need 3 of them, so I was trying to downsize a little bit, and it was going for whatever. So somebody offered me it. I sold it to them. We have GameStop exclusive Ninja Turtles in here too. I think I have this whole series. This is Shredder, Raja Ghul. There's a Michelangelo Alfred, and here's Batgirl and Donatello. I do have this whole series. I got all these at GameStop on clearance for $10 a piece. I think they were like $60 a piece retail, but I did hold out until they went clearance. And now I think these things are going for about $60 to $100 a piece or something. I know some of them are pretty expensive now, especially sealed. I was gonna open those, but I don't know if I'm gonna open those. I have to see how the collection comes together. But yeah, the rest of this box is literally Army building Ninja Turtle NECA foot soldier. So we'll go to another box because that was a little anticlimactic for us. And no! More of my aliens. I don't know if you can see the camera. Can you see? You can't see down here in the corner, can you? I have a tub. I'll just show it to you. This is one of my favorite toy lines from when I was little. I mean, they're not really worth a lot, but it was this Kenner Aliens line. I love the Kenner Alien lines. Like, I like the Jurassic Park Chaos Effect toy line. And you can see some of them still on the table over here too. Looks like they got more of those in here. We got Predator. We got the Cougar Alien. NECA needs to finish redoing their line. Put all this stuff in there because this is all going to get hung on the wall. I have Koba from Planet of the Apes. And we got Caesar from Planet of the Apes. And Maurice from Planet of the Apes. Very cool. Very cool. I got all those on clearance too. I think some of those are pretty expensive. I know the Planet of the Apes line. I would love to get a Luca at some point, but I've never ever saw them. I got this is another Army builder bin. Xenomorph Alien, Xenomorph Alien, Xenomorph Alien, Xenomorph Alien. I like to Army build, and what I'm envisioning in my head will look sweet. Here, AVP Requiem in the box, Warrior Alien. I wish we would get an updated ultimate version of this alien. This is one of my favorite designs of the Alien Warrior. I don't know if you can see that from there, but this is absolutely phenomenal and about as minty as you can get a box on card of this. He was pretty hard to hunt down. I won a bunch of those on eBay, pretty cheap. We got Predator Clan Leader, Movie Predator, RoboCop, Terminator. There. The original Target exclusive run of the NECA 4-pack Ninja Turtles, which they've now released like 10 different versions of and continue to release them. But I think these are still cool to have. And these are definitely I think anybody likes Ninja Turtles, one of the coolest toy lines ever to exist. Let's set those over there. And there's more Predator. This is a Concrete Jungles Predator. And Ahab Predator. Oh! This is in here. This is pretty cool. Some Resident Evil figures. We got a dog, a Doberman, and I forgot what this thing is called. It's like, I know it's a Resident Evil figure. So there's that container. And we got one more. You want to look at one more container? Yes, no. I guess you can always leave. It's a fucking YouTube video. If you don't want to watch, just stop watching. But if you do want to watch and follow on this journey, keep on watching, and we'll keep on opening up boxes. What's in this box? Huh. We got some sealed on card Predator, Broken Tusk, and I think the Asian chick. She was actually the hardest to find of that series. I remember, believe it or not, thinking that was impossible to find. Marvel Legends movie Mysterio. Here's Stranger Things pop. Bunch of Alien, Xenomorph pops. I guess I Army build everything Alien. We got more pops. I don't really collect pops. I mean, every once in a while I grabbed them, but I'm not really a pop person. Should feed it this stuff. We got Pennywise the Clown. We got. Ooh. I remember this movie, this Valerian movie. I think they made some pretty sweet toys of robots. I don't know. These were all clearance down for like, I think $5 a piece. Hard not to like $5 robots that you can kind of mix and match. We got the bloody comic. I think this was a GameStop exclusive bloody Pennywise the Clown. That was pretty cool. Jurassic Park pops. We got Marvel Legends. Oh, it was the Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure wave. Is this what Spider? It was Warriors of Web. This Spider Woman, isn't it? This is one of the weird Spider Woman. That's Spider Woman. And I think everything else in here. It looks. Wow. I am an army builder. Look at this. We got Scarif Trooper, Scarif Trooper, Scarif Trooper, Scarif Trooper, Scarif Trooper. It's Scarif Troopers. It's a lot of Scarif Troopers. More Scarif Troopers than I thought I had. I'm gonna set these over here because there's a couple more things left in that container. We're gonna open this army build this at one point. House of M Spider-Man. Marvel Legend. And a bunch more Black Series. We got Imperial Jump Troopers. We got C-3PO. Graham Rokif Darkin. And that Jurassic Park thing. Alright, that wasn't a very exciting container. A lot of army building, but so it goes. You can end the video now.